since I finished school, I wasn't the best at recording my hours and probably got double the hours I needed because after 6 months, they're only worth half time. And then hadn't taken any of the tests, had just been working on the hours and just working and finally sat down. It's like, all right, I got to get these done. Stuff was busy. Me and my wife, actually, we have 6 kids. I knew we had our last kid was on the way. And I was like, all right, I've started. I got to get it done before that baby comes because after that, who knows what's going to happen. I did some research and looked around and saw great reviews for black spectacles and looked at some of the content and signed up. That's all I used for the licensing testing, and I loved it. Yeah, it was a great format. I was able to do 90% of my studying when I was commuting back and forth to work. Practice tests were super helpful. I feel like the format matched pretty spot on with the actual tests and gave me a good feel for what to expect. My plan starting out was like, okay, I'm going to study hard. I'll give myself a month for each test. And then I got into it and passed the first couple tests. And I was like, I think I could maybe speed it up a little bit. And that baby's coming. And from when I took the first test to the last test was 4 months and was able to pass them all the first time around. And yeah, that's my story. My firm was also great through the process. They give you whatever time you need off to take the test. They reimburse half of the testing cost. And so that helped a lot. They do a little happy hour for people once they pass. And then I had the test scheduled out. And so once it was done, I had gotten back that I passed, we had already planned to take a couple days and get out of town. And and most of my studying was done in my commute, but it's still, I don't know, I feel like it takes a little extra time and had a little less time to spend with my kids. Finding a work-life balance is also really important for me. And so that was a big career goal, but I also want to make sure that I'm keeping up on my family goals and relationships. So yeah, that was for me celebrating was spending some quality time with my family.